You've done it a dozen times. You buy the expensive organic greens, download the complex calorie counting app, and set your alarm for 5 a.m. to sprint until you're gasping for air. You turn your life into a high-octane fitness movie. But by the second week, you're staring at a pizza box, feeling like a failure. Here is the uncomfortable secret. Your body isn't a machine that rewards intensity. It's a biological system that prioritizes safety. And right now, your exciting workout plan is triggering a primal alarm system that is actually locking your fat cells shut. Let's look at the science. When you shock your system with sudden, radical changes, drastic calorie cuts, and explosive workouts, you aren't just burning energy. You are sending a distress signal to your brain. This creates a massive spike in cortisol. Cortisol is the fight-or-flight hormone, and it has one primary job: to protect your midsection. When cortisol stays elevated, your body refuses to let go of belly fat because it thinks you're in a famine or under attack. You're trying to sprint your way to a six-pack, but your hormones are effectively hitting the emergency brake. So, how do we fix it? We stop playing the hero and start playing the robot. Habit number 1 is the copy-paste breakfast. Most people suffer from what I call decision fatigue by noon. You wake up, you debate what to eat, you skip it, you get hungry, and then you reach for whatever is closest, usually something processed and convenient. By automating one single meal, you remove the choice entirely. Pick one high-protein, fiber-rich meal, maybe 4 eggs or a massive bowl of Greek yogurt with berries, and eat it every single day.
Why?
Because a high-protein intake early in the day suppresses your ghrelin, the hunger hormone, for hours. You aren't just eating, you're programming your appetite for the rest of the day. Habit number 2. Stop sitting after you eat. We've been conditioned to think we need a grueling hour at the gym to earn our food. That's a myth that keeps you stuck. After your largest meal, your blood sugar spikes. That's when your body wants to store energy as fat. Instead of crashing on the couch, take 10 minutes to walk. Just walk. By moving your muscles immediately after eating, you force your body to use that incoming glucose for immediate fuel rather than letting it sit in your bloodstream to be converted into fat by insulin. It's not about burning calories, it's about managing your hormonal environment. It's unglamorous, quiet, and arguably more effective than any treadmill session. Habit number 3 is where most people quit because it feels too easy to actually work. It's the daily step floor. Stop looking at exercise as a workout and start looking at it as a baseline requirement. Set a number, let's say 8,000 steps, and treat it like a monthly bill. You don't get to choose whether you pay it, you just do it. Unlike high-intensity interval training, which triggers hunger and inflammation, walking is low stress. It keeps your cortisol levels flat while keeping your metabolism elevated throughout the entire day. It's the ultimate fat loss hack because it doesn't give you the hunger tax that comes after a soul-crushing gym session. If you master the first 3 but ignore the 4th, you're just pouring water into a leaky bucket. We call this the hormonal blackout. Your body operates on a circadian rhythm. When you sleep at erratic hours, you are essentially giving yourself permanent jet lag. This disruption crashes your leptin levels, the hormone that tells you you're full, and spikes your stress hormones. If you aren't hitting a consistent bedtime, your body will prioritize survival and fat storage over health every single time. It doesn't matter how perfect your diet is if your sleep is chaotic. Your body needs to know it's safe to release fat, and it only knows that when you respect the clock. Here is the trap. You'll implement these 4 boring habits. The first week will feel good. The second week, you'll see some results. But by week 3, the novelty will evaporate. You will feel bored. You will crave the excitement of a new diet or a new supplement. This is the filter. This is the exact moment where the majority of people fail. They confuse boredom with inefficiency. If you are bored, it means you have stopped relying on fleeting motivation and you have finally started relying on true discipline. If you keep going when it feels unsexy, you have already won. Let's recap. A repetitive high-protein breakfast to kill hunger. A 10-minute stroll after meals to flatten your blood sugar, a non-negotiable step floor to keep the furnace burning, and a rigid bedtime to balance your hormones. That is it.
No magic pills.
No secret gym equipment. No complex mathematical formulas. The leanest people you know aren't doing anything interesting, they're just doing these 4 boring things day in and day out. The question isn't whether this works. The question is whether you can handle the boredom of success. You know what to do next. Start tomorrow, or spend another 6 months looking for the shortcut that doesn't exist. The choice is yours.